which we have problems, because the only way to solve problems is to talk about it. Yes.
I can add to what António just said. I mean, the initial wake-up call for the European Union to diversify and to look for reliable partners, trusted partners, was when we had the energy crisis, and we all of a sudden realized our over-dependencies of fossil fuels from Russia, and Russia cut from one day to the next the supply of energy. You all witnessed the severe energy crisis we went through, and this was the initial trigger for us to understand you need to diversify, that's important, to have a network of suppliers, and you need trusted and reliable suppliers. As we say, you always meet twice in life, so it's also so that on both sides there needs to be trust, and then you can build good things, as we just are showcasing here. For us, it's very important. We are very committed to the WTO. Of course, there needs to be a reform of the WTO, but to have a rules-based trade worldwide is also important. And of course, now we are intensively negotiating with many countries and regions of the world different free trade agreements. You know that we finalized with Mexico, Mercosur, and Switzerland. We are about to finalize with India. We're working with Australia, Malaysia, so others too. For us, very important to have learned the lessons. No more overdependency, no more reliance on one single supplier, but have a network of trusted partnerships all over the world.
Thank you very much. Last question, Cyril.
Good evening. My name is Cyril with Bloomberg News. It seems like you went from struggling to pull together an EU-South Africa summit for many years to having two in 1 year, and it's been a very turbulent period, I think, globally, politically speaking. Is there something to read into the frequency of these engagements all of a sudden? Is there perhaps a political signal that you're trying to send by doubling down, as the President said, on these ties? And then President Ramaphosa, you said that the US request comes at the 11th hour, and you would have to look at the practicalities of accepting that request. Does that mean that there's an opportunity or perhaps a possibility where it would not be practical to accept their request to be readmitted, as it were, to the G20 summit? Thank you.
Well, the United States is a member of the G20. They are the original member of the G20, so they have the right to be here. And all we will be seeking to do is to look at the various practicalities, logistical and otherwise, for them to participate. They have a seat at the round table, as you will see on Saturday. There is a seat for the United States. So when President Trump said they are not coming, that seat still remained. It was empty for a while, but it will hopefully be occupied, but we want to deal with all those practicalities. You should know that because it's a gathering of G20 leaders, there is a lot of logistics that go into getting the leaders to come to the venue and to participate, and how they will speak, their speaking order and all that. So those are matters that had not been pre-planned because they pulled out. So we need to understand precisely how all that will pan out. So we're clear. The United States has a right to participate in the G20, and much as they notify us at the 11th hour, we still need to engage with them to understand fully what their participation at the 11th hour means and how it will manifest itself. Thank you. He'll tell you that very little to say.
I think the President Ramaphosa said everything.
Thank you very much. That brings us to the end of this media conference.
Peter has a question.
Peter, okay?
Let's take this last one. Mr. President, I wonder if you could clarify to the extent that you can, although you said you're trying to establish what exactly the role is that the US wishes to play. I understood that they have